glad I pulled up, and usually your recycle bin's outside. It's recycle day when I get here.
Yes.
That's how I always find your house, and the recycle bin's not there.
Yes, we are recycling. We're recycling. We are recording in the evening time.
We're recycling jokes. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, man. We got to we'll figure out what's going to be the best day, because with some things I'm doing right now, we got to figure what's going to be a better day for us to record. See if we can get back in the sunshine. Your skin could use it.
Oh, no. I need to be inside during day hours.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast where we talk about real life murders committed by women. Murderous Podcast.
Oh.
And before we jump in, just a couple things. Don't forget, give us that cool rating, and don't forget to follow, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff.
Can they leave more than one review?
Ooh. I mean, we wouldn't know.
Because we can do like a shout out to the person who leaves the most reviews.
No, let's not do that.
Sign it a different name on each one.
You think a man like you who walks around with that police beard, mustache, would not want to do anything against the rules?
No, it's growing. I'm growing the beard back, keeping it short this time.
Yeah, well, that's good, Patrolman Meyer. You should.
That's Officer Mayo to you.
Officer Mayo. Hey guys, thank you guys very much. We are super delighted to be doing this with you again. Actually, I spoke with a couple of people today, turned them on to us, and they went right on their phones actually and clicked subscribe.
Oh, 2 more. Let's get it.
Yeah. So that was very cool of them. They didn't have to do that, so it was very nice of them. I wanted to talk to you about something real quick, because I think we touched on this in one of our earlier episodes. And I don't think you jumped on board. And I don't know if anyone out there did, but you need to be watching Ted Lasso, Coach Lasso.
What channel is that on?
And Truth Be Told on Apple TV Plus.
Oh, another app to pay for?
How many do you pay for already, Cheapo?
Oh, we got Netflix, we got Hulu, we got HBO Max, we got Disney.
You could almost get rid of HBO Max until something exciting comes on.
That's true.
What are you watching on HBO Max? You need to. The cool thing about the apps, you don't need to carry them the whole year.
Yeah, growing up, if you had HBO, you were rich. So I like to feel like I'm filthy now.
Like you're filthy rich.
HBO and Cinemax on one. Whoa.
But no one, only
Who
reason
won the lottery?
when we were kids, the only reason why they had Cinemax was for the fucking movies that came on after midnight when your parents were
Yeah, the
sleeping.
good TV started at 1 a.m.
Skinamax. What some of those movies? Emmanuel.
Yes. There's always some foolish, but you knew what it was. I mean,
It was Emmanuel. And she was a chick named Emmanuel, and she was like always in some other foreign country somewhere down in South America or over in Europe, and she was like naked for 80% of the movie for some reason. And it'd be those. And the weird thing with the movies was, I think it gave us a false sense of what sex was.
yeah, well, pretty much. They gave us a false sense of what women look like. That's for sure.
Oh. Only the ones you've been messing with, Meyer, Patrolman Male. I would, but you know what? Let's be fair. I would say it gave women a false sense of what men look like.
Oh,
as well.
even more so.
Because them dudes were running around with no shirts on, 6-8-pack abs all over the place. Like, look.
I saw that. I'm like, I think I want to be a gardener when I grow up.
Oh, the gardeners got all their ass in them things,
Oh.
man. But Emmanuel, that was one. And there was the other one. I fell in love with her when I was a kid. With the blonde hair, she was married to the lead singer of Kiss, the frontman of Kiss for the longest time. I think they might still be married.
I know she was a star of Scorned. I remember.
A what?
Scorned.
What is Scorn?
Scorned is a movie. There was Scorned 1, there was Scorned 2. It was a total Cinemax movie. Late nights. Scorned 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I'm going to kick myself when you tell me her name.
Gene Simmons is her husband.
Yes.
Or was. Are they still married?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
They were never, as far as I know, when that show was out, they weren't married. They were just like lifelong partners.
Folks, if you can hear keys, it's because I'm tapping away here trying to figure this out. You may be right.
Give me the first name, and then I'll know the next name.
Of who? Shannon Tweed.
Shannon. You didn't know the first name only.
I was excited when I saw
Shannon
the name.
Tweed.
Right? Yes, Shannon Tweed.
Yeah.
She was another hottie. But you're right, man. It was just corny, cheesy stuff, and it gave us a weird sense of what sex was before you were having sex.
Yeah, it gave me a weird sense of what I thought was game, because those guys had no game and they pulled it off.
Oh, they were getting them off.
And I like the way you rake that dirt. Get in here.
Did you carry a rake to the mall to pick up ladies?
Oh yeah, rake. Barely, I didn't know how to dress.
But the shows today, though, are so good. Again, I could talk about before. Coach Ted Lasso is so good. Jason Sudeikis, that's his show. Star of that. Casting is just fantastic. Truth be told, Octavia Spencer's show this season, she's co-starring with Kate Hudson.
Oh, I like her.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Nice curve. And then you got my man Jason Bateman in Ozark on Netflix, which is another one of my favorite. Waiting for season 2 of that to drop. But then Succession is a great one on HBO.
Ozark's got like 3 seasons, doesn't it?
This is going to be his 4th season.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, and I think it's the final season. But then since you talk about HBO Max, Succession will be coming real soon, and that is a really good one to catch up on.
What's the prequel to Game of Thrones that's coming out?
I stopped even worrying about it because they keep pushing it back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hurry up before we forget Game of Thrones ever existed.
Like Daenerys Targaryen will be like a little girl in it, or is it like way before that?
I don't know. I read about this like over a year ago, and I was kind of pumped up for it. And I know the pandemic happened, so that probably pushed it back. But I think there were 2 or 3 different ones that were on the table, and they kept rejecting them for some reason. I think it might have been cost of them, because HBO was on the crack pipe. They don't have enough money to make these things. I don't know what the deal was, but I hope it's as good as Game of Thrones. That's a high bar you set to try to come back.
It is. I mean, that's by far the best show I've ever seen. And I know people complain about the last season and all, but it was still great. You can't hold just that. I was debating an old boss at work about the best fight scene, the best battle ever in a movie. And he says the one from Braveheart.
That was a good one.
Say the one, season 6, Battle of the Bastards.
It was a good one, too, though.
No, so, I mean, I don't know. They're both great.
But there's never a good way to end a great show. I mean, even Seinfeld thought he was doing a great thing when he ended it early. And I would say that wasn't great. That wasn't a great ending.
No, The Sopranos ending got trash. Remember that?
And it should have gotten trashed. I don't even know why they even thought, who wrote that and said, oh, that's a great way to end this. No one.
Sarah's going, what happened? Wait, what happened? Did he know?
People don't like not knowing. That's the reason why.
We need closure.
Yes, people don't. That's why even when, even when you know that your spouse is cheating on you, these people will still ask, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Wipe the cum off your lip. Tell me the truth.
How big is he? Just, I can handle it. How big is he?
Why are you so bow-legged? Tell me the truth. So we always want to hear it no matter what. So that Soprano ending was horrible.
Yeah, and I got into it the last 2 seasons and binge watched and couldn't.
What, Sopranos?
Yeah, I couldn't deal with the ending, as I meant.
I didn't think that was good. I didn't think Breaking Bad ending was, but it's just hard to have a good ending to something that people don't want to end.
Breaking Bad, I'm not going to throw that ending under the bus. That was okay. Like Sons of Anarchy, I thought was a fantastic ending. Did you ever watch that show?
I did. You talking about where he? Well, sorry for the spoiler alert for a show that's
it's
been
an
off
old
TV.
show. You can spoil.
You talking about when he rides and kills himself?
He rides his dad's bike.
Oh my god!
Into now, remember the guy who produced that in The Shield.
Yes,
Kurt Sutter.
Yeah, Kurt Sutter.
He the 2 biggest stars he ever had in The Shield was Michael Chiklis.
Yes,
and then Charlie Hunnam. The commish. Well, Charlie Hunnam was Jax.
Yes,
and he had those 2 collide at the end. That was Michael Chiklis driving that truck that he drove into.
Okay. So what?
I thought that was kind of cool.
All right. Well, I mean, so the commish was.
He had to go. He became a scumbag towards the end. He had to go. He killed his mother. I mean, she had it coming. Don't get me wrong.
Wait a minute now. I was very upset about that because I love me some Katey Sagal.
That's Kurt Sutter's wife.
I know.
Crazy, huh?
Why is that crazy?
I don't know.
I love me some. But I've always loved me some Katey Sagal. Going all the way back to Married with Children.
No, I mean, I didn't even notice her with Christina Applegate on that show.
Well, Christina Applegate was the cat's meow, But some good shows out there. I really do enjoy, but I just want people to watch these things. You know why? Because everything I always like ends up getting canceled. because not enough people are watching this. I need more of you people out there watching my favorite shows.
Watch Ted Lasso. Buy Apple, you cheap pricks.
Actually, I don't think that will get. You're a cheap prick. I don't
It's
think
like $6 a month.
Right. That's
It's the cheapest out of all of them.
But I don't think that one will get canceled. They've been winning Emmys for the first 2 years that they've been on. They just won Best Comedy, whatever.
Yeah, that's got a lot of traction. It sounds like.
Yeah, but it's such a fantastic show. Again, as someone who writes a lot, so I watch things with a different eye for the entertainment, but for the writing, it is just fantastic. I mean, even as a man and type A alpha type male that I am, I still find myself wanting to drop a tear almost at the end of the episode.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
then I'm not watching it.
Such a good show. And Evil on CBS is another good one. That's an amazing show.
The best written show I think ever is Modern Family. That was, I love that show.
Really well done. Really well done. I'm a big fan of that as well. I should say big fan because I kind of got away from it, I think, a little bit as the kids got a little bit older.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, this is enough. No family wants to be around each other as much as these people are around each other.
Yeah, and I mean, when they got old, it wasn't the same. Like when kids grow up, it's not the same.
Right. Can these kids just go away? But just let kids do what kids want to do. Get the fuck away.
Go to college.
Go somewhere. Go get an apartment. Go do something. Kids don't want to be around the rest of their family like that when they
Go become a crackhead that doesn't communicate with the family.
Did you want to screw that? Did you want to hang out with your mom every chance you got when you got 18, 19, 20 years old?
Of course.
Oh God, you think Mama Kamaya's going to hear this?
I was 16 years old going to find me.
All right. Before we jump into it, we got to talk about this because I hope you tell me that this is not a load of crap one day. Solar panels. You get solar panels?
I am officially solar. We are decreasing our carbon footprint. Blah, blah, blah. I'm saving money. That's what it comes down to.
You're reducing your carbon footprint, but you're increasing your Pop-Tart trash footprint every time you come to my house.
Yeah, I noticed I have 2 now. I have the full pack.
Wait a minute now.
Well, I mean, I saw what's in that cabinet.
There's a lot of Pop-Tarts.
I'm gonna be diabetic by the time we get through those.
Taryn hit me with a message, and she thanked us for the shout out from last week's episode.
Of course.
So Taryn, you get Pop-Tarts, and I don't have to spend any money on Pop-Tarts for Jamie. You're always gonna get a shout out.
You know, you get another shout out when we're running low.
You're a horrible person. All right.
We're going to talk about that animal cruelty I just witnessed a few minutes ago.
What
when
animal
your
cruelty?
dog came strolling in here.
Would you tell the truth about what happened before people get upset?
It was cruel. I could barely stand to watch it.
What happened? Tell the people what happened about this animal cruelty.
This dog, if you saw it, it shouldn't be alive anymore. It should be put down, but he's keeping it alive.
Are you serious? Did you just say that?
I love dogs, but I think it's time.
It's cruel. It's not even time.
He's blind.
She's blind.
She's blind.
Yeah.
She's deaf.
She is.
And she smells something fierce, dude.
I told you that.
She needs a mint.
She smelled like that for years. It's okay. And you've known about this. I'm trying to bring it up now. It's new evidence.
But the dog, he came strolling in here. I go down to pet it and shoot. Get. You're not supposed to be in here.
So
Poor
what?
thing. He couldn't hear you. Why are you talking to it?
I don't know.
Hear you?
Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget she can't hear.
I pet the thing. You like go wash your hands. You had to scoop that thing like a football.
And what did I do when I went and put it in her blankets? I wouldn't wash my hands.
You sprayed yourself with Lysol.
I did when to wash my hands also. She's 15 years
You
old.
smell like lilac.
She's 15 years old, man. What do you want? Her sight is gone. Her hearing's gone. Pretty sure she might be losing her sense of smell, but she still gets up.
She eats and poops, right?
Yeah, she gets up.
That's
and goes.
90% of it right there.
Get yourself out the dog door, back in the dog door 90% of the time on her own, without any assistance.
That's where I draw the line. Same thing with humans.
And she can,
Once the bathroom facilities don't work anymore.
well, then we might have to look at something
time to
at that
go.
point. But no, she's up. She gets going. She can hear when my wife is cooking eggs in the morning.
Selective hearing.
Oh, yeah. She gets up and goes. When she knows Tamara's in there, because she's waiting for Tamara to put some
Or the
eggs
smell.
in the bowl.
Something's still working then. She knows.
Yes, yeah. So
Does
she's
Tamara
there.
give her a little bit? Is that why she
Oh,
calls?
Tamara cooks eggs for her.
Oh, for her. Oh, they're her eggs.
Yeah. She cooks.
Oh.
Yeah. Tamara will cook eggs for her and cook eggs for herself.
Hopefully Tamara doesn't hear this episode.
Why is that?
Me telling you to put the thing down.
Oh, Tamara's going to kill you. Tamara's been listening to every episode, actually. So,
Just kidding.
nope, too late. You are
Not really.
Dead. Before we jump into the show, folks, just want to remind people, and this has helped actually. We've had a couple people who've jumped onto our Murderous Podcast group on Facebook and joined us. So thank you guys very much for becoming Murderous Accomplices. You also have jumped onto our IG as well, and you're following us there. So keep that up. We would appreciate it. And again, like I said before, subscribe, follow, share with everyone that you know. If you're on Apple Podcasts listening to us, please drop us a review. That would be great.
Let us know how we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at that. That's so 90s. But you know what? It's a good message. Let us know how we're doing. Leave us a great review or leave us a piss poor review about Jamie's voice.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Any review. But people will be like, oh, I got to hear this piss poor voice, and they'll log on and check me out.
You know, people do normally run to things that are bad.
Of course they do. Who doesn't love a train wreck?
Oh, my God, this is horrible. Taste this. Then people
smell this.
People taste it. Oh, I got to taste it. What are you doing?
Go smell my dog's breath.
I told you years ago, do not let that dog lick you. You will not get that off of you.
It's permanent. I got paint thinner at the house scrubbing away my flesh.
Gonna need it. So on this week's episode, we discussed a young lady who served her country, but came home and went rogue.
Oh, that is brilliant. You come up with that?
This week's murderess is Michelle Tier. No, I would never.
Is it Tier or Thier?
Is it Thier?
I don't know. It's a TH.
All right. We'll go Thier. No, my favorite thing, folks, was watching Jamie. Jamie sent the story over to me, and I hadn't had a chance to read it today. And I opened it up when he gets here, and I'm looking at it. And I said, yo, no cheesy ending? And he decides, okay, let me sit down and come up with something. And he comes up with, on this week's episode, we discussed a young lady who served her country, but came home and went rogue. And then at the end, he turns and looks at me and goes, oh.
I just hit it out of the park.
Like he just discovered penicillin.
And I ain't sharing it like that fool did.
He's not sharing it. So when Frank Martin Thier, known to friends and family as Marty, was introduced to Michelle Forcier.
Oh.
During high school, some thought it was a perfect match. Marty and Michelle were both Army brats. They were both ambitious. Her outgoing personality perfectly balanced Marty's quieter, more reserved demeanor.
Oh, opposites attract, they say.
That's what they say. Paula Abdul.
I take 2 steps forward. I take
2 steps back.
We come together because opposites attract. And you know.
Okay, I've lost that. I'm sitting here thinking about Paula dancing around with this cartoon fox. There was never 2 things that were.
It was like Chester Cheeto, wasn't it?
It was Paula gonna fuck this fox?
So I'm hating on that fox right now.
Why couldn't she dance with like a dude? Maybe the dude could have been Asian, could have been anything.
You'd have to pay him. Keep that royalty money tight.
Tell that fox you either dance or the whiteout comes out. So after graduation, they each pursued their own career choices. Marty enlisted in the Air Force and Michelle joined the Air Force Reserves. For the next 4 years, the couple held tight to a long-distance relationship. But after Michelle's company activated for service in the Persian Gulf War in 1991, Marty decided they'd been apart long enough, and he proposed to his high school sweetheart.
Aww.
Over the next 6 years, the couple would bounce from base to base. Life as members of the military isn't easy, and in Thier's relationship was no different. When Marty was home, which wasn't often enough, he and Michelle often spent their time bickering.
Ugh, that's not good.
I was in the military, and that's exactly what happens when you're young and you're in the military. You get married at 18, 19, 20 years old.
You're a hothead. They get benefits for being married too, like separation benefits too. If you're stationed somewhere, you get paid more, right?
You get paid more. There's a lot of people who were getting married. I knew some gay guys getting married to heterosexual girls, even though they were going to be stationed separately because they knew they would get more money. Or if they were going to be stationed together, they knew they could go off. They again would get more money, but then they could go off base and get a place together, that type of thing. So
that's kind of smart.
All kind of stuff trying to
came in the system. I like it.
Absolutely. So over the next 6 years, the couple will bounce from base to base. Life is memory. Okay, I read that already. I apologize for this.
Blubbity.
Deep depression consumed a woman who undoubtedly suffered abandonment issues after her parents divorced, and she was left to help her father raise her siblings. Michelle was lonely, and something had to give. That something turned out to be Army Staff Sergeant named John Michael Diamond.
Oh, Michael Diamond. Isn't that a Beastie Boy?
I don't know. Sounds like a stripper.
Mike D? I thought that was Michael Diamond.
Mike D.
I thought Mike D was Michael Diamond.
Is it?
I believe so.
In 2000, Marty was stationed at Pope Air Force Base outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Pope AFB is part of Fort Bragg.
Fort Bragg.
That Army installation that has earned a reputation among military members as an undesirable transfer, partying thanks to people like Dr. Jeffrey McDonald and Tim Ennis. Both men were convicted of murdering family members. And you're right in the story here. Fort Bragg is not some place that people ever spoke fondly about, even back during my time.
So that's an Air Force base. Fort Bragg.
Bragg is Army.
Oh, I thought they were both in the Air Force.
They were, but it doesn't mean you can't serve. You can't serve or be stationed at an Army base.
Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah, depending on what your MOS is, what your job is, you can be stationed someplace and be part of some type of joint operation.
Oh, I see. All right, how about that?
So, like in Fort Huachuca, where I did my C school, because of each branch has their own division for what I did in the military. We all went to school there. We were stationed together. We lived together, so on and so forth. And you can have all of that happening even out once you're done with school and you get stationed someplace.
You can be like in the same barracks where you sleep?
What do you mean?
Like Army, Navy, Air Force, all in the same barracks and places like that?
So like in Huachuca, I have no idea what it's like today. But when we were there, yeah, some Marines were upstairs on the second floor. We were downstairs on the first floor.
So there's some segregation between the branches, but...
Yeah, well, you're not going to intermingle as far as your barracks go when you're in school. And probably not, I wouldn't imagine afterwards either once you're out at a base either.
Plus, they're probably going to talk shit to each other, I would imagine.
Well, there's a lot of shit talking. There's a lot of fights that would take place. I've seen a lot of heads get cracked open.
Over branches? Or just in general?
Between different branches, between the fighting. But then you would see people within the same branch. They would fight.
Yeah, let men be men.
Well, it would go a little bit beyond that. I've seen some battles where you walk into the club and they're getting ready to go. Excuse me, because it's towards the end of the night.
Off base. This was happening.
No, on base.
Yeah, the club on base.
Yeah.
Oh wow, like, oops, oops, oops. Like that was going on.
Yeah, and then you would see
tax dollars. How about that?
Then you would see guys picking up pool cues and putting them in T-shirts and winding it up, getting ready to fight one another at the end of the night.
So you need to stop watching Full Metal Jacket.
So you would see how that was soap.
Get the bar soap out of the restroom.
You would much rather get hit with soap than a pool cue that was inside of 3 or 4 of them inside of a T-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Yes,
it's like a garage. What do you call those things? They used to swing. There was like the ball on the end.
Tether ball?
No, like the medieval thing.
I don't know what you would call that. But don't forget, in the military, you have people coming from all over the country. You know what I'm saying? And so they're still bringing whatever that upbringing, wherever they're coming from, they're bringing that with them.
Yeah, so someone was raised racist. They come in, now they're racist, and they're trying to spread that shit. Does that happen there?
I had a guy when I was in boot camp tell me and a buddy of mine who was black as well, I don't like black people.
Just straight out. That was just
flat out.
Hey, I'm just going to volunteer this information.
It wasn't that he just did it for no reason. He did it because he was looking for some type of to get some kind of rise. And my buddy, who was a year younger at the time, he was 17. His grandmother had signed for him to even join. He wanted to kick the shit out of this kid, and I didn't. I actually sat down with that kid. It was Sundays were our days off for the most part, and he and I sat down for 2 or 3 hours and just kind of talked and kind of explained where he was from and why he thought what he thought and vice versa. And we got up from that. I love telling people this, but we got up from this conversation at 18 years old. We didn't agree on anything. We weren't best friends even after, but I had a better understanding of him, and hopefully he had a better understanding of me.
You had like an Ed Norton American History X moment?
That movie I won't watch, so I can't tell you.
Oh, you've never seen it?
I won't watch it because I heard about the one scene. I won't watch it.
It's a great movie. I know the scene you mean.
Yes. Please don't.
You can close your eyes for that?
No, thanks.
But it is a great movie.
Yeah, I heard it's great, but I won't. And Ed Norton's a really good actor. I like it. A lot
he
of
was, because he usually plays like so many of his movies have been like the little like sniveling, kind of like, creepy, two-faced guy. And this movie was just completely different for him.
Yeah. I've seen some clips, here and there, little short clips. I've seen what he was looking like and what how they had him set up. So yeah, I get where you're coming from, but he does some good movies though. He did a great one with Robert De Niro. He did a great one with Richard Gere. So some good
Primal Fear.
Primal
right?
Fear is really good. And then I can't think of the one he did with De Niro, where they were both robbers. I can't think of that one.
Oh, The Score.
The Score. That was a good one. He's done some really good
Marlon
stuff.
Brando was in that.
Yeah, some really good ones. But we got way off track. I'm sorry, folks. You guys came from Murderous Podcast, and we're over here talking movies. Finally found something.
The Hulk.
No, that's not good.
Ed Norton did the
You had to
Hulk.
ruin it.
He was the
You had
best
to-
Hulk.
We were on
Of all the Hulks.
We had a great conversation, and we're getting ready to transition back into Murderous, and you had to bring up the Hulk. Okay. So both of those men, Tim and Dr. Jeffrey McDonald, were convicted of murdering their families. Soldiers and their families frequently refer to Fayetteville, the host city to Fort Bragg, as Fayetteville,
Ha!
Vietnam,
Ooh.
and Fayetteville.
Come on.
Fayetteville, rather.
Fatalville.
The Thiers had
Oh,
managed
that's my
to-
favorite.
That's your favorite one? The Thiers had managed to keep their marriage together, although barely, as long as Michelle was in school. But once she earned her psychology degree and went to work, she felt the void of Marty's absence even more. A lonely Michelle began turning to the internet to fill the silent hours, and it was there.
Who doesn't?
In a Yahoo chat room
Oh.
that she met John Diamond. You know, when I was stationed over in Hawaii, there was oddly enough, there was a tech sergeant, Air Force tech sergeant. His wife left him. Then this is going way back with just chat rooms. This is well before Google. His wife left him for some old boyfriend that she went to high school with, that she met in a chat room on the internet.
No, come on.
She left him in Hawaii. She packed up and left him.
Was AOL down at this time? Because that's like AOL times. Those chat rooms were hot, weren't they?
I don't remember how hot they were, but they had been married for years, and she found this guy and left him.
Oh, see, you're using them for the wrong reasons. I used to go on those things and just troll them because it would be a group for everything.
It was.
There was a cheerleading group, and I would go in there and I'd see what they're talking about. It's like, how do you stick this landing, a double back, whatever. They're talking about moves, the schools, the championships you're going. And I would just be like, cheering is not a sport. Just in all caps. just to get a reaction. Because that's what trolls do. We're just looking for a reaction.
You know, I dated a few cheerleaders in my day.
Oh.
And I would go to the competitions to support.
Yeah, I went to them in junior high and high school. We had we went there. And I went to support. And the schools I went to were always very good. They won a bunch of state championships.
Oh, but cheering's not a sport. You're over there supporting it. Look at you.
Well, they're still cheerleaders.
Hypocrite.
I'd be like, if it's not on Nintendo, it's not a sport.
Oh, my God. John had graduated high school and enlisted in the United States Army the same month Marty and Michelle had exchanged their vows. By 1998, when he and Michelle went in a virtual world, John was on his second marriage and it was already showing signs of collapse due to John's frequent bouts of infidelity.
You don't say.
That'll do it. Just like the Thiers, John had been born an Army brat.
Every time you say Thier, you sound like Mike Tyson trying to say tier.
He'd come from a long line of military men. His grandfather had been a prisoner of war in World War II, and his father was a Vietnam veteran. Michelle and John had a lot to talk about, but they were mostly interested in flirting, a little romance in their otherwise boring lives. After spending months exchanging seductive messages, they finally agreed to meet. When the couple met at a Fayetteville coffee shop, they hit it off right away. John would later say it was love at first sight. Michelle proclaimed John was very, very charming.
Of course he was.
Pretty strong words to describe a couple people who were married, but not to each other. Which is a great point. You're talking all this shit. You know you got a husband at home and a wife at home, right?
Oh, yeah, them too.
Whether it was love or just a strong connection, John and Michelle began spending every spare moment together. They frequented Fayetteville's many nightclubs and soon began attending swingers parties as a couple. Swingers parties have become a popular means for many couples to keep boredom at bay inside their marriage.
Want to go catch a movie? Let's fuck other people.
Typically hosted in a participating couple's home, partygoers attend for the sole purpose of being to swap sex partners. These discreet parties are attended by as few or as 2 or 3 couples and as many as 20 or 30. Extravagant parties host even more.
Now, do you have to agree? Do you like pull a name out of the hat? And then like, if I pull a name out of the hat and I look at that girl and I'm like, yeah, not happening. And someone could look at me and be like, yeah, I don't think so. Like, do you throw the name back in?
I don't know. I don't know because I've never partook in anything like this.
Oh, liar.
Oh, a liar, my ass.
I know you, little stud muffin.
Yeah. I just wouldn't. I've turned down some stuff. So I know I've never. But for the parties, I've heard that the women choose because the woman has to be okay with it.
Oh, I would totally be that kid picked last at gym class.
So the women have to be okay with it. And I think that's almost. And then I know some of the other ones, like just a single guy can't show up. You have to show up with a woman.
Yeah. And I wonder if all the guys, do they stand in line like a pageant? Like they're all sucking their guts in? Like, pick me, pick me. The other one, you let your gut go.
I will say this. I've never met a couple who was doing it where the guy was, I don't mind saying this, where I would say, oh, that's an attractive dude. He's not a good guy. He's always married or dating some hot chick for the most part. I have met a couple couples where neither one of them were attractive, but they were involved in that world.
Yeah, I met couples like that. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, you can do it with like a girlfriend, but a wife. I don't know. I get hey, to each their own. I don't care. I don't know.
I mean, there are some wives.
If that's what works. That's what works.
There's some wives who really are into it though. So it's not like, and the guy may not be as into it, but you're trying to keep your wife happy.
Yeah. But, oh, by the way, you get a piece of strange while you're at it.
Well,
okay, fine. I'll go.
No,
let me take a shower.
No, I don't think so. I couldn't imagine some other dude sleeping with my wife.
Well, just you don't imagine it. That's the thing.
I think
you don't imagine.
I think I would be imagining it.
You try. Well, could be imagining you. You gotta have more confidence in yourself, Sidney.
What did he do to you?
What did he do that you really liked?
Nothing. I don't care what he did. I'm not doing any of that.
I'm not asking what happened. I'm just saying, is there anything new you want out of me?
We are nope. We're still going to do it the same way at the house. All right. I don't give me no tips. No hits. So,
honey, put your leg over here.
I don't think so.
It'll stay right here.
That's not how we were doing it last week. Has it failed you for 30 years?
We had 4 kids. Come on.
It's right. We procreated. So the leg can stay right where it's at. And besides, everybody knows the longer you're together, the less positions you have time to do.
Get winded.
You're right. You want to get over with it, she wants you to get off of her. So get this on. So John and Michelle already cheated on their spouses with one another, were enjoying this broadening of their experiences. They both enjoyed it immensely, and their relationship was growing more intense. Then Marty came home. Marty had been away for 6 weeks attending a flight training course in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Ruin everything.
When he returned to Fayetteville, he knew his marriage was in trouble. So Marty and Michelle began attending marriage counseling, an appropriate effort by a psychologist.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do it.
To their therapist, Marty complained that he wanted Michelle to be a better housekeeper. Oh, Marty.
Oh, you went there, Marty.
Oh, you shouldn't have said you wanted her to be better at nothing.
You should have suggested a swinger party.
Oh, Michelle declared Marty to be an obsessive compulsive. Michelle argued that she wanted to go out more. Marty, frequently away from home, preferred to stay in, and on it went. I don't recall reading anywhere that they had kids.
No, I don't think it came up with kids. I didn't hear kids.
Yeah. So I'm trying to wonder why. All right. In the summer of 2000, Michelle moved out of the Thayer home. Yeah, I do sound kind of like my test.
Thayer, Michelle Thayer.
not that bad. During this time, she lived with John in an off-base apartment. During a vacation she and John took to the Netherlands, she and John talked about living there. She even applied to the Saba University School of Medicine, where she listed John on the application as her fiancé.
Oh,
man.
That's cold.
Yeah, cold.
Cold, hard facts, lady.
Damn, baby, that's cold. Somewhere
You ain't got no ring.
somewhere along the way, Michelle found herself in a dead-end relationship with John. It was no better than her marriage. Michelle returned home to Marty.
God, make it be mine, Michelle.
Oh, lady, you can't come back here. I'm like that little kid on Forrest Gump. Can't sit here. Nonetheless, Michelle and John continued their relationship, now on again and off again affair. John sent emails and private messages declaring his love for Michelle, asking her how she could be with a man she said she no longer loved and who made her miserable.
Oh, look in the mirror, John.
Oh, right. Oh. On December 17, 2000, Michelle's romantic quandary would come to an end. On this night, Michelle and Marty had attended a Christmas party hosted by Dr. Thomas Harbin, a fellow psychologist who shared office space with Michelle. On the way home, Michelle asked Marty to stop by her office so that she could get some books, and she had forgotten to bring home earlier that day.
Likely story.
Marty stayed behind in the couple's 1999 Ford Explorer as Michelle went into the upper floor office.
In 2009, well, that's a decent vehicle.
Yeah,
year old.
Yeah,
I'd take it.
After several minutes had passed, Marty grew impatient and went to see what was keeping his wife. As he climbed the outdoor stairway, Marty was shot 4 times by a gunman in the shadows. When his body tumbled to the bottom of the stairway, the gunman fired the 5th bullet into his body. It was this bullet that was fatal, according to medical.
How do they know?
Hey, man.
How do they know which was the 5th one?
Good point. I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah, it was probably point blank. There's probably like that dust residue all over his forehead or something.
What?
What's that gunshot or GSR, gunshot residue?
Okay.
Right? That happens when it's close.
Yeah.
Or what do they call that? Muzzle something. Come on. I'm trying to recall my CSI here.
Yo, you're not look, man. I said you have the cop of a mustache or mustache of a cop.
Have the cop of a mustache. It's late. See, this is what happens when we do this late.
I know. I'm something wrong with it. So Michelle would later tell police that she ran from the office screaming Marty's name, rushing to her husband's side. She believed him to still be breathing. In her rush to exit the office, she had inadvertently locked her keys inside. And so, despite the area's dense population, she ran 2 miles to a video store to call 911.
2 miles? That's a hell of a run.
She's in the military.
Huh, true.
It didn't take long for investigators to zero in on John Diamond. His affair with Michelle was known by many, and his name had come up several times.
Didn't plan that out well, John.
That was the thing about being in the military and being on bases. Like, everybody knew everybody's business. You can't get away with anything like this, especially having a long time affair.
Oh, I'm sure.
With someone.
Gotta tell somebody.
Especially because it's the military. 2 things. Almost everyone is trying to sleep with someone else if they're not already. And the second thing is everybody has nothing else better to do than being in someone's business.
But gossip.
I remember being stationed out in Hawaii, and there were women who would go straight to the bar as soon as their husbands would take off, as soon as the fleet would take out to sea. And their wives would be at the bar with whatever military people.
No kidding.
Yeah, man.
Just pass them around?
Happened all the time.
Wow.
Happened all the time.
I should join the military.
You heard him earlier. All right. So
I have no feelings. You can't hurt me.
It didn't take long for investigators to zero in on him. So, of course, when Lourdes Diamond told police that she was at home with her husband watching a movie, police were disappointed.
Oh.
Then she told them that about 9 p.m. on that evening, he got a call and suddenly left the residence.
Oh, by the way, he did leave.
She came in part 2 of the story. Lourdes told police that she changed his clothes, bundled up in winter outerwear, and said he was going to the barracks. Lourdes had told police the call came in on John's cell phone, and records confirmed that he had, in fact, received a call from Michelle. Michelle, during question on December 20th, denied she had made such a call.
Wasn't me.
People kill me with this. Investigators later learned that John had borrowed a Smith & Wesson Model 5906 from a friend just a couple of days before the murder. It was the same kind of weapon used to gun down Marty Thier.
I can't unhear it.
In February 2001, John reported a break-in his car, during which he claimed his friend's gun was stolen. It would turn out to be a major mistake for John Diamond. On March 15, 2001, Army officials charged him with premeditated murder, conspiracy, and obstruction of justice. The Army had no jurisdiction over civilians, but it strongly encouraged civilian police to press charges against Michelle. In August 2001, John's court-martial began. While on the witness stand, Michelle, at the advice of her attorney, invoked her Fifth Amendment rights with every question. A 6-panel military jury convicted John Diamond on all counts. Fayetteville police continued to build a strong case against Michelle. She, however, wasn't waiting around and moved to New Orleans.
Oh, wait, where is she?
By the time a grand jury handed down an indictment on first-degree murder against Michelle in May of 2002, she had fled her Louisiana residence and was now one of few. She's in the win.
Okay, like she's already on the stand. I mean, you're incriminating yourself when you take the Fifth, essentially, even though it's self-incrimination. You're pleading the Fifth. I mean, okay, let's keep an eye on this one.
Right.
Let's keep a leash. Don't let this leash get too long.
You would think. So Michelle had learned how to recreate herself with books such as Reborn in the U.S. of A., Secrets of Getting a New Identity, and How to Disappear in America.
I wonder if those are flagged.
She began by changing her brunette locks to bleached blonde. Well, you don't need a book for that.
I could have told you.
She used a computer software program to prepare official-looking documents, including fake birth and baptismal certificates. Why do you need the baptismal certificates?
Just another. It's probably easy to forge.
I'm taking God with me wherever I go. Then she took the most drastic step. She went and underwent plastic surgery to straighten her nose and add a chin implant. And she had laser surgery to remove acne scars and other blemishes.
Okay, so hold on. This lady who had bad skin, a fucked up nose, and a goofy chin, and she's pulling in guys left and right.
That goofy chin.
It's easier for women. I don't care what you tell me. It's easier.
I'm not going to argue that point.
Not you, but people in general. I don't know. It's not. It is. It's an advantage.
I don't know if I'll leave it there. In Florida, where she'd had the surgery done, she signed an apartment under the name of Lisa Pendragon.
It's the best she could do, huh? She looked around. There's a pen on there. She's watching Game of Thrones. I know. Pendragon.
Lisa Pendragon. The Florida driver's license she obtained was issued to Alexandra Solomon. Fayetteville investigators turned to U.S. Marshals to help in locating Michelle. They soon learned that, as was expected for Michelle, she already had a boyfriend.
Testing out that new chin.
The boyfriend was put under surveillance. In no time, he had led them to the killer's new lair. On August 5th, 2002, Michelle was arrested for the murder of her husband. Look, man, she wanted to get caught. What you doing? Anybody out there listening, when you go on a run, you got to go on a run alone.
Right.
All right. It's no time to be out here picking up dudes or picking up chicks.
She go to the VA to get that nose done? I wonder.
Although it took 2 years for her case to go to trial, it only took jurors 6 hours to return a verdict of guilty on December 3rd, 2004, just 6 days before her 34th birthday. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. She is currently incarcerated at the North Carolina Correctional Institute for Women in Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh.
Or is it Raleigh?
I don't know. With the help of her mother's sister, Michelle continued to proclaim her innocence at her blog.
Couldn't just say her aunt.
That's what?
Her mother's sister? It's her aunt, right?
No, it says her mother and sister.
Oh, I thought you said her mother's sister.
No.
Oh, okay.
Michelle continued to proclaim her innocence at her blog.
Oh.
At michellefear.org. That is until it mysteriously and without warning shut down in early 2012. I bet it did.
Yeah, that's the mom. So you know what? I don't need this shit.
Nobody paid the GoDaddy account. Michelle has been punished for several infractions since her incarceration, but the most serious occurred in May 2010 when Michelle was charged with criminal escape, although she never actually left the prison. After prison officials confiscated maps of the area surrounding the prison, mailed to Michelle by an unnamed person, she was given 45 days of solitary confinement for this infraction.
Is that a lot?
I don't know. I've never been put in solitary, but you're doing life. So
yeah, what's the difference?
In April 2011, a federal appeals court denied her request for a new trial. John Diamond is currently behind the bars at the United States Disciplinary Barracks in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. For a short while, he attempted to maintain his own blog, which he named Free John Diamond, with the aid of his sister.
That's a good marketing guy he's got.
Apparently, he gave up, as it has not been updated since November 2007.
Send me the password, buddy. We'll get you up and running.
His most recent appeal, filed on the basis of a conflict of interest, was denied by a federal court. How much time did he get? Never said.
I thought he got life, didn't he?
Never said. 2 books have been written about this case. Michelle and John have also been the subject of numerous television documentaries. They were on iTunes and Snap, Killer Couples, Season 8, Episode 5, available for streaming on YouTube.
What are we selling here?
Is that what we're doing? That was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Thier. Michelle Thier. There's no way to say it now without thinking about Mike.
Look, man. Look, let it go. All right, I did the best I could.
I'll let it go. Thier.
I'm Sidney Smith.
I'm Jamie Kamaya.
From Sidney Smith Creative. This has been the Murderess Podcast. If you like our show, be sure to tell your friends and family. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you're listening right now. Leave that 5-star rating, folks. Review on Apple Podcasts, and don't forget to share. Remember, you can also support the show by checking us out on Patreon. About the story you just heard, we sourced it from soapboxy.com. Remember, be aware of your surroundings, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Get some real yellow juice.